cheap fee estate agents. Today I'm joined by Adam Mackay, who has doubled his minimum fee up to £9,000 per property. And his beef is, why do estate agents charge so little? Adam, why do estate agents charge so little? Talk to me.
I don't know if I've got beef with them, but I would say I think you've got to charge what you feel is right for you. The problem I had, I think I was delivering too much for too little.
How did you realise that?
My accountant at the end of the year, but and I think just when you're trying to grow, there's an element you've got to invest, haven't you? So you've got to when you're trying to become different, video marketing, social media, targeted ads. So I don't regret any of the decisions I've made. But you've got to enjoy the journey, haven't you? But I think it becomes in a belief, and also the people you're working with have got to believe in it as well. So if you're working with people who don't believe that you're good enough or deserving that, I think that
you as a boss need to believe in it, and your team.
Everyone else needs to believe in it as well. And
how did you do that? Because I think that's a big issue, isn't it?
I think it's pulling it all together as a plan and go, this is why we're worth, this is why we're different. And I do battle with it sometimes. I was listening to a podcast this morning about fees, and we've started for the core market probably not charging as much we were 18 months ago, a year ago, because we're trying to grow in that area of the marketplace. So we've got a strategic plan to try to get a bit more market.
I mean, are you losing much because of the higher fees?
We've sold less in the last 2 years than we have done previously, and obviously more. So yes, but it's helping us reinvest.
But if you've doubled the fee but not lost half the properties, you're actually winning, aren't you?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and that was a goal. I know we spoke on a different video about what happened with Michael's accident. I think that was key. We'd stepped in before his accident to a higher level fee, higher properties slowly, gradually, but we were still charging the same percentage. When Daniel stepped up into a typical agent's value and position, he started to ask me questions like, so what's our minimum fee? What are we charging? And he'd done a certain amount of courses, watched all your videos on YouTube and things. I was like, right, you haven't got any bad habits, have you? He was like, no. I was like, this is what you're going to be charging going forward. And he's been a machine at it, so it's been great to see.
How does he get over the fact that he might be twice as much as the competitors?
It's having that detailed plan of what we're going to do, and be honest and open up, chest out, not arrogant about it. Go like, we're not going to be the same as someone else and just be reactive. We're going to have a targeted digital ad.
But you do actually offer more than the normal estate agent, don't you?
Exactly.
Presenter-led video tours, and they are proper professional, not just.
No, exactly. And it's not just about doing the video; it's about having the distribution of. We're going to do a WhatsApp broadcast. We're going to focus it on LinkedIn, this one for the first 2 weeks, and then we're going to go to socials and start the ad. So there's lots of different ways, and we sort of will fit that around the client's requirements. But it's having that belief of and it's not just about the marketing. I think it's about the service as well. It's like you are going to get a weekly, you can have a dedicated WhatsApp call, and you can contact me whenever, 7 days a week. That's worth something, isn't it? You can't be doing that for 0.5%.
Yeah, and isn't it interesting that the Property Academy have asked the same question for the last 17 years, and they've asked it in so many different ways, and basically it's always 16 or 17% want the cheapest fee, irrespective of what the service is. But everyone else will pay more. But it's our job to prove the worth, isn't it?
Yeah, and I was with I hosted an event the other day, and an agent said to me, I'm really struggling because I keep doing my pitch, get on really well with a client, and then I find out they're going on with a cheaper agent. And I just bluntly, I thought, I'm going to be careful how I say this. I was like, you've not done enough.
You haven't done enough.
And they looked at me, I was like, that was a bit harsh. I was like, if that was me, I'm thinking, and that's me talking to one of my agents, I'm like, we've got to work out, why didn't you do enough? What didn't you talk about?
No, it's our job to prove the worth. We've got to find out what's important to the punter, and then match that. And
there's also that 17%, which will just be going for the cheaper fee. But if you've done enough, you might be able to convert some of those 17%.
Yes, you will.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same reason why people buy Audis and not Golfs, or people buy Golfs and not Skodas, or people buy Skodas and not Seats. We all know it's the same car.
Yeah.
But if you think I'm driving a Skoda Superb but not an A6, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah.
But I know it's the same car, and I know the engine is the same engine. And the Golf is the same as the A3, is the same as the Seat Ibiza, is the same as the Skoda, whatever it is, this Fabia or something. It's the same bloody car, but people pay more. It's the reason why people shop at Waitrose and everyone doesn't shop at Lidl. There's a reason. You have to prove the worth, prove the value. And if you're not, then quite simply, you're not good enough.
Yeah.
But then if you, that self-awareness, it means that you can now actually go and improve yourself.
Yeah.
Do you think?
Yeah, and I think it's every market's different, you know, and you hear people get 2.5%, 3%, and you hear people making lots of money doing 1%, and
every market is different, but yet they're all the same.
Yeah.
All right. The simple fact is, you've got human beings who want to sell their house, and if I had £1 for every time someone says homeowners in my town are different, I'm calling bollocks. Absolute utter bollocks.
What I was probably getting at was like you can have different business aspirations. You know, if I wanted to charge 0.5% and sell 300 houses a year, but I probably could do it. Yeah. But I don't. That would give me a headache. I'll be up till 2 in the morning writing descriptions every night.
I mean, recently I've done a countdown of the top 200 estate agents and looked at the number of sales and the number of branches. And yes, there are estate agents in that. They're in the 150 to 200 range that are in there with one branch.
Yeah.
If you look at their website, it's 895 plus VAT.
Oh, well, yeah. So it's volume, yeah.
It's a volume agent. So you've got a choice. You're either going to be the cheapest or you're going to be the one that offers more and gets paid more.
And I think that, you know, that brings raving fans, that brings like repeat clients, doesn't it? You know, if you can become the agent of, for their life and their friends and their family, their choice. Yeah.
Well, thank you for your time today, Adam.
Thank you.